and welcome to today's Kid Stars! It's Friday the 15th of October, and as always, I've got lots of treats for you. Like Thomas and Friends to start off with. Woo woo! And today, Thomas is in India visiting a monkey palace. 1. On your marks. 2. Get set. 3. Go! It's now time for Fireman Sam, and today there's a three-legged race happening in Pontypandy. It's now time for Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, and today they're visiting the Elf Windmill. Now the Elf Windmill isn't a windmill like this one. It's a proper windmill that makes flour. Look at this. I did say the Elf Windmill was a proper windmill, didn't I? And I'm pleased that the little castle got its flour. But now, it's time to put the windmill away, because it's now time for a triple bill of Peppa Pig. As if by magic, it's now time for Sunny Bunnies! And today, there's a magician's suitcase involved. See what I did there? As if by magic. Magician suitcase. Here's Sunny Bunnies. Now it's time for Postman Pat. And today, is PC Selby leaving Greendale? I hope not. Let's find out. Yay! I'm glad that PC Selby decided to stay and be the Greendale policeman. Well, Greendale needs him. Now it's time for Grandpa in My Pocket. And today, we'll be meeting Mr. Grater, the creator. Oh, I wonder what he's like. Well, I'm glad that Grandpa got rid of Mr. Grater, the creator. He was plain awful, wasn't he? And speaking of awful, it's now time for Horrid Henry. Awful behaviour from him, as we all know. And today, he's doing a fun run. Think I'll do a fun run too. See you in 10 minutes. Oh, hello. I've just come back from my fun run, and I'm just looking for the Care Bears. Because today, it's part 2 of the long-lost Care Bears. I better carry on finding them. Yes, I've got the windmill again, because it's now time for Teletubbies. And today, they're watching some children visiting a windmill. And again, it's a proper windmill. And I'm quite out of breath now. So, while I get my breath back, let's all enjoy Teletubbies. Whew, that was fun, wasn't it? And now it's time to put the windmill back again. Because it's now time for Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids. And today's tale is called Bunny Boy. Now it's time for Pingu. And today, he's delivering the mail. Now before we have our next programme, it's time for another one of my jokes. And today's one goes like this. 2 cannibals were eating a clown. One said to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?" And there'll be another joke tomorrow morning. Right now though, it's time for classic Thomas and Friends! Woo woo! We're back on Sodor! And this time, James is having trouble with trees, and then afterwards, there's an outbreak of gremlins on Sodor. I've got my scarf on, because it's now time for classic Fireman Sam! We're back in Pontypandy! And this time, there's a big freeze in Pontypandy. Now it's time for classic Postman Pat! We're back in Greendale! And this time, Pat is following a trail over the fields of Greendale. I wonder where it will lead to. Now it's time for Classic Bob the Builder. And today, Mr. Beasley is making some new friends. How lovely. It's story time! You know what that means? It's time for 64 Zoo Lane! And today's story is the story of Ronald and the Tick Tick Bird. Now it's time for one more episode of Peppa Pig. And this time, she's having a ballet lesson. Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for in today's Kid Stars. But don't you worry, because Johnny is back tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock for more fun and games. So make sure you join him for that. He's got all your favourites, plus another one of my jokes. So there's a whole lot to look forward to. You take care now, and I'll see you soon. Cheerio!